What's up, guys? Paparazzi Talking Ball Cards coming at you with a silent PSA reveal. Sorry, my baby boy is taking a nap in the room next to my office, and if I wake him up, I will ruin Mother's Day. So, we got about 20 cards here. They just came back from PSA. I got a couple of rejections. We'll talk about those first. I was impressed with the turnaround time. It was pretty fast. I'll put it here on the screen. So they've taken some strides to speed it up, even with the vintage cards. So I was pleasantly surprised there. So let's get into it. Mostly vintage. This was bulk. I think this was a bulk deal at $18 or $19 a card. So we got two rejections here. This first one, this is kind of funny. Evidence of trim. This is a really nice 58 Nelly Fox, and they said it's trimmed, which is really unfortunate. But the shock about this is this part. It was in a PSA Near Mint 7 with stain qualifier, and so the stain was on the front of the card, and I just used a little microfiber cloth, wiped it down, just literally wiped it right off, and now PSA says it was trimmed. So if you guys snap cards like I do, this is a risk that you run into. You know, PSA, you know, they're not catching all the trimmed cards. You know, and back in the day, this is a slightly older slab, as you can see, 2427. Anyways, now we're in like the eights. Or well, here it is, 88054. So yeah, PSA, they're not catching all the trimmed cards, guys. So anyways, that's a bummer. Enough about that. Kind of a laugh out loud moment. This is a 1966 RBI Leaders card, and it got min sized. That's fine. For those of you that do not know, you are not charged for min size card rejection. So, okay, all right, we'll set Nelly Fox aside here. Let's get into the cards that did get graded. Okay, here we go. First card. This is a Tommy John rookie. Pretty nice example here. Got a 5.5. Sorry, my angle's all screwed up. Give me a second here. Here we go. Tommy John rookie. Got a 5.5. Yeah, this feels about right. I do think Tommy John's going to get into the Hall, so a nice example here, well centered, and I think there's a few half grades in here. So, anyways, 5.5. Next, we have a 1962 Topps early win. This was a pickup from Greg Morris, but it was actually a card that was consigned to Greg Morris by Brian Roth, so B-Roth 6. So if you guys follow his channel, if you don't, you should check it out. But anyways, this was a near mint or better card. PSA, unfortunately, did not agree. They gave it a 7. And you know, the 62 set is a tough set. So 7 is probably about right. It's a high-end example for a 7. But yeah. Moving on here, a little bit of football. Johnny Unitas here. This was a sharp card, off center though. So I you know, if it's sharp and off center, I'd suggest you guys use PSA for that grade, because PSA has the loosest centering standards. So, and that really helped me out here. Got a EX Mint 6 on the 61 Fleer. I mean, look how small that border is. That border is barely there, and still got a 6, which is obviously a nice grade here. So a 6 on the Johnny U. All right, a little mantle action here. This card was pretty good. I was thinking it was like VG plus. Got a 4. I think the centering actually helped it a bit. Decent centering. I like this card. Looks like a young man there. 59 Topps All-Star Mantle. Gets a 4. Decent surface. Corners obviously having some wear and probably holding me back here. It's a 4. We'll go ahead and stand up the Mick. Beautiful. This is a rough 58 Clemente. I was expecting a 1 or a 2. Squeaked out a 2. Yeah. You know, you can't go wrong with an early Clemente though. That'll be reasonably sold at a reasonable price and hopefully goes to a good home. Here's another guy that I think will get into the Hall eventually, Curt Flood. Got a 4. The card's pretty sharp, but it does have the print registration here. You could see this yellow line, so the printing plates were a little misaligned, you could say. Anyways, rookie card for Curt Flood in a 4. So this next card I picked up as an upgrade for my 57 Ted Williams. I am trying to put together all the Hall of Famers for a couple of the Topps sets in the 50s. Anyways, previously I had a decent looking 1, and this one came back in a 3. And I think that's about right. VG is a fair grade here. Nice, clean image here. I think it did have a surface issue. Perhaps, I can't remember. But a VG3, that'll go into the PC. Here's a card that has nice eye appeal, but has some technical issues. So, Ralph Kiner, from the 53 top set, you know, the eye appeal is pretty nice to this card, but as you can see, there's wrinkling, and obviously these corners are always tough in the 53 set, and so it gets to good 2, and so I think it shows a little better than that, but there's also some staining up here. So anyways, I get the 2, and I think that's fair. So, and one thing I'll say, most of the grades in this order were, I think, just about right. Okay, so I have a Japanese baseball card here. This is a guy, I'm gonna brutalize this name, Futoshi Nakanishi, from the 1964 Menko set. And this actually came in a panel. This was a panel card, and I actually separated the panel myself. And I'll show you the next card here. This is the reason I bought the panel. I just really enjoy collecting Sadaharu O cards. And anyways, as it says up here, it is a hand cut card, and it was actually cut by yours truly. And these were connected like this. And you know, I was thinking about grading the panel, but I thought that the corners on this card would hold back this one, and it turns out I guess correct. This one got EX5, so a little better than the Futoshi card. And anyways, he was a rookie in 59, so this is a what do you call that, a 5th year or 6th year card for him. Anyways, get the 5 here. And that's just cool. The Japanese, the home run king. It's something like 800 homers, which is just ridiculous. Got a whole bunch of, I got some more hand cut cards here. This is Pee Wee Reese from the 55 Golden Stamps. This is a pretty cool set. I like it. And anyways, if you cut out the cover cards, the cover hand cut, PSA will grade them. SGC will not grade the covers. So if you ever come across this stamps book, just know that if you want to grade them, you have to send them to PSA. The stamps you can send, the actual stamps themselves, you can send to SGC or PSA. Anyways, get a 6 here. Moving along. This one's actually Jackie. Get a 6 on the Jackie as well. That's, again, 1955. Pretty cool. The Golden Stamps books, they came from the, you can get the Dodgers, and then they have the Giants, and a couple other teams, Indians, I believe. Anyways, get a 6 on the Jackie. That's nice. That's a nice result there. So happy with that. Up next, we got Willie. This got a 3. This has a wrinkle up in that corner. Kind of unfortunate. But anyways, Willie gets a 3, and that's fine. I think any major Hall of Famer deserves to get graded. So this is the actual stamp out of the book, and it gets a 2, and you know, it shows a lot nicer than a 2, but on the back, it's got that problem. It's like the glue is kind of coming up or peeling away, so they hammered that. So kind of unfortunate, but a 2 here. Excuse my my misty fingers here, mucking up the slabs. Anyways, Monte Irvin in a 2. Oh, this is cool. Yeah, so this is a 2nd year Marion Motley. And anyways, it's a 2nd year card. I thought it looked pretty good. This back wrinkle, I was thinking it'd hold it back around a 3, but got a 4. And I'm happy with that 4. I've really been digging the Bowman football cards. I just think they're underappreciated. And anyways, I've been collecting a few Hall of Famers from the early Bowman football sets, and there's an example of that. So this is actually the year earlier, and this is his rookie card. Look how bright and bold the red is there. Anyways, this is 1950. This squeaks out a 4, and my goodness, look how narrow that border is. That border is just barely there, but enough to get a 4, and I'm happy with that. I bought this at the Long Beach coin card and expo show there. Anyways, yeah, happy to have a Hall of Fame rookie card. This will stay in my PC, I think. Anyways, moving on, a couple more golden stamps. 1955. This is a Campanella, and this one gets a 7, which is awesome. Very happy with that. Let's see. We got one more stamp card here. I think just one more. Another Monte Irvin. This gets a 5. Let's go ahead and move along here. Oh, this is cool. You know, I just like all the way that I like the way that all of Ted Klaczewski's cards look. He always has very cool images, in my opinion, and yet look, we get another half grade, 2.5, and that's cool from the iconic 52 top set. Yeah, Ted just has a lot of cool images for his cards. So okay, this was another card that I picked up at that same Long Beach card show. And it's really sharp. 64 Hank Aaron, really sharp. But it has a wrinkle on the front surface, and I'll show you the wrinkle. And so I figured I was gonna, you know, have a really nice, good-looking 4 VGEX because of the front wrinkle. And guess what? PSA missed it. They just missed the wrinkle, guys. They're just, you know, they got this one wrong. Anyways, the wrinkle is right there. Runs along the top, through the B a little bit. Let's see if I could get a little slightly better angle. Can you see that there? Anyways, they just missed the wrinkle. They gave it a 6, which is like, it's incredible. I mean, it looks great, but they kind of flubbed on this one. They definitely missed that wrinkle. So a little bit of PSA slop in the mix, and you know, that's to be expected. You're going to have some sloppy grades from PSA, and in every order that you do, they just get a little sloppy. So I could, if I cracked this and resubbed it, it would get a 4. They'll catch it the second time around, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll probably just put it in my PC and hold on to it because it looks so damn nice. Just look at that. Hammer and Hank deserves a stand. So here we go. Up next, this was a nice 74 bench. Shows him batting, and this was just a sharp card. And I was thinking I'd get a 7, maybe better. Got an 8, and I'm very happy with that. Just looked like he just blasted something, and he's leaving the batter's box. And an 8. That's another one that deserves a stand, in my opinion. Okay, we got a football card here. Joe Namath. This was a pretty good looking card. It has an edge issue that I'll show you. And so I was anticipating a 5, but got a 6. It just has this heavy ding there. Kind of unfortunate. The corners look great, and this is a tough set to grade. In 1971, when Topps was making their baseball cards and their football cards, man, they came up with some tough designs. These full bleed color borders. Anyways, this is another nice one. I'm trying to collect all of Broadway Joe's cards. So, anyways, get a 6. So a bit of a bump on that one. Happy about that. Got another Hammering Hank here. This is his 1966 Topps issue. And this was a bit, obviously a bit rougher on the corners, but get a 4. So this one will be for sale. I'll probably consign it. Anyways, yeah, another nice looking Hank card. Decent centering on the 66 Topps. Gets a 4. And I think that's the right grade. Okay, last but not least, Jim Palmer. This is his rookie card, and I was thinking this would be around a 5, and I got that. A little bit of a shift in the color here, not the most crisp image there, unfortunately. So, not sure what I'm going to do about this one, if I'm going to hold it or sell it. But, anyways, it gets a 5EX, and yeah, that's it. Like I said, some ups and downs in this order. PSA kind of shit the bed a little bit on a few cards, but that's to be expected. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this silent paparazzi talking ball cards reveal. Until next time, have a good one. Talk soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.